Fourth episode in. Are you excited?
Definitely, but I started wondering, what's gonna happen to us once this ends? Like, where did last year's host go?
That's a good question. Where did they go? Where will we go?
I don't know.
Huh. Well, we got a great show this week for you guys. We got a new game with new guests as well as new topics for Take 3.
Welcome back to 91st Street Live. I'm your host, Ian Hayden.
And I'm your other host, Chris DeLuca. Tell them what we got planned for this week, Ian.
It's about time you admitted it, Chris. So we got a new segment of On Second Thought. I've got several new topics for Take 3, and we have that new guest coming in today.
Plus, a new guest from our TV production class for Gameverse, as well as a new game. It's quite exciting.
Why, yes it is. But Chris, aren't you a little nervous since this is the last episode?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do after it ends, but I guess I'll worry about that later. Let's move on. This week's 91st Street Live is a bit different. Usually it's about a student from tech, but this time it's a safety PSA from another TV student. Take a look.
It's so cool to see what all these other programs do. So let's throw it over to Chris and Gameverse with a new challenge for our guest.
Gameverse. This week's guest is Pete himself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Pete.
Well, I'm Pete. I'm from TV2, and I am severely underdressed for today.
God,
Yeah.
you guys look handsome.
Oh, thank you. It's time for our game. This week we're playing Speed Eraser, and the objective is to take these pencils, bounce them into the cups using only the eraser on the bottom.
All right. I think I can do that. I'm actually pretty good at quarters, so.
Cool. All right. You have 60 seconds. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Time starts now. All right. So what's the hardest project you've ever had to work on?
It's probably the capstone. That thing just took so much time and effort to try to get everybody together and all of your timings down for everything. Plus, I
yeah.
had to travel out to Oklahoma City and all around the country, all around the state to get all my stuff.
Yeah. So what did you do for your capstone then?
I did esports in Oklahoma, just kind of trying to see. Oh, you almost
Had it, yeah.
Just trying to see what esports programs there are and how it can help or hinder our state.
Yeah, all right. So you think you want to do this as a career?
Oh, definitely. Production is just super fun. It's some of the most interesting work I've ever actually done.
Yeah. So what do you think about the Wendy's Baconator?
It's friggin' delicious.
Absolutely. All right, how much time? Oh, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. All right. You got one.
That's so many more last time.
Ooh. Almost. That's time. Ooh. You got one, two at least, hey.
Heck yeah.
All right, that's all our time. It's good to see more from you soon.
Good.
All right, next up we have On Second Thought coming up after this short commercial break, so be sure to stick around.
Throughout the past year, Tulsa Tech has been doing their part in slowing the spread of COVID-19.
Masks are to be worn, unless behind plexiglass.
Avoid touching your face and wash your hands frequently.
Try and stay 6 feet apart when possible.
If you feel any COVID-related symptoms, be sure to get tested. Stay home while awaiting results, and if you test positive, notify those you've been in close contact with.
For more info, call or visit cdc.gov.
Welcome back. This week on Second Thought, I'm going to be going around the campus and asking students some of the hard-hitting questions.
Today, I'm out in the courtyard, and I'm going to get some answers to some burning questions. All right, so what's your name, man? What class are you in?
Oh, my name is Ian Hayden.
Isaiah, I'm Carlos.
Morgan. Mason, I'm from TV1.
TV Production.
TV Production 1.
TV Production 1.
I'm Cisco.
Harper, I'm from Animation 1.
And I am from the planet Xenu.
Is it okay to wear socks and sandals?
Only as long as the sandals are inside the socks.
As long as it's with the homies, you know, all good.
It depends. Like, if they're slides, you know, that's reasonable. But if we're talking flip-flops, that's a no.
Certain people, yes. Everyone else, no.
My urologist is pleased with my test results.
Really? Are waffles just like pancakes with abs?
Yes. I do love my waffles. And pancakes are flat. Who likes eating anything that's flat?
My girlfriend thinks I'm a stalker.
Do you remember those old ads from Subway about the guy that we're not going to talk about, how he lost a bunch of weight because he ate Subway? I think it's the same thing with waffles. If you eat waffles every day, it doesn't matter what you add on top of it. It could be Nutella, syrup, bananas, whatever. You will lose weight. If you eat pancakes, you will die.
Wise words. Wise words.
And up next, we have all the entertainment news you need to hear in this week's Take 3.
Cut. Take 3.
Hello there, and welcome to Take 3. We got several new shows and games to talk about for this week. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, originally created in 1995, Ghosts and Goblins was one of those games for people who just wanted to punch their arcade machines. But now, it's available for the Nintendo Switch. This classic run-and-gunner platformer will challenge you with the most difficult enemies, soul-crushing bosses, and some pretty wacky art.
We're lucky to be alive.
Whoa, whoa, stop! Don't come any closer. It's a girl. Girl! Oh my gosh, girl. I'm sorry. No, blonde hair. I've just never seen a girl before.
Who are you?
Based on the best-selling book, Walking Chaos is a sci-fi movie starring Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley on a planet where the thoughts of man can be seen and heard. It's in theaters right now and is streaming on HBO Max on March 5th.
Where are all the women?
They're dead.
No noise. What is she thinking? Where the hell is her noise?
It's strange to see everything you're thinking.
You know, it's strange for me too, not knowing what's going on in your head. I mean, I don't know, you might not like my dog, or you want to hit me over the head with a rock or something.
I like your dog.
The bell's been rung.
We've seen it once before, and we'll see it again. The only difference is that director Zack Snyder is in charge. His cut of the Justice League is 4 hours of pure superhero madness. So hopefully, Mr. Snyder cut will bring peace to the DC fandom. Justice League will premiere on HBO Max on March 18th.
Almost like a premonition.
Well, that brings us to the end of the show.
One more episode left. I'm not happy about it.
Me either, but I got some questions, just don't know it. But anyway, it's promo time. So, next week's show will be packed with TV production students. We will have an exciting game with a very special guest, plus an all-new On Second Thought.
You think we'd be in charge of the show next year?
It's entirely possible, really, unless some other type of historical event decides to happen. What is our fates indeed?
So it's a strong maybe then.
Oh, a definite strong maybe. Well, that's all for this week's episode. But before we go, Sammy Wallace from TV Production will be doing a cover of the song One by One by Patty Gertley. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next week.
Paddle by paddle, your wants will settle. What will be and what won't. Pressing your hands on the stinging metal, hoping for cure, but it don't. I think I see how it got you to where you are now. A model but afterglow. Well, you're silently one, hoping you won't crawl back on you as you go. They say that one by one you gotta sow in ashes, grow and behold. Storm inside, not taking care, so one day the blossom unfolds. It unfolds, covering your weight. It unfolds, covering your weight. One by one, you gotta sow in ashes, grow and behold. Storm inside, now taking care, so one day the blossom unfolds. One by one, you gotta sow in ashes, grow and behold. Storm inside, now taking care, so one day the blossom